All right, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder at home against the Minnesota Timberwolves, but first make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and turn notifications on so you can get the same odds I have in this video. Otherwise, they'll likely be different. So the Oklahoma City Thunder are the favorite with a minus 6.5 spread and a minus 258 money line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are the underdog with a 6.5 spread and a 210 money line. The total points for the game is 217 at DraftKings. Let's break down the stats for both teams and see how they compare. Let's start with the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have been playing some solid basketball recently. Over their last 8 games, they've averaged 114.6 points per game, with an offensive efficiency rating of 114.2. This means they're not only scoring a lot, but they're doing it efficiently. Their effective field goal percentage is 53.49%, which shows they're scoring well both inside and from beyond the arc. However, their three-point shooting percentage could use some improvement, sitting at 32.02%, which is below league average. Their offensive game is well balanced. They rank 10th in pace, meaning they're playing at a fast tempo, which gives them more opportunities to score. But on defense, they're allowing 101.9 points per game, which is solid. Their defensive efficiency is 101.7, which means they're able to hold teams to lower point totals, and they're also limiting three-point shooting at a solid 31.87%. Despite some flaws in their perimeter defense, they have a high point differential of 12.8, which is a strong indicator of their dominance on both ends of the floor. Now let's look at the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're averaging 105.9 points per game with an offensive efficiency rating of 108.7. While they're scoring fewer points than the Thunder, their offense has been pretty solid, particularly with an effective field goal percentage of 51.75%. Like the Thunder, they have a strong inside game and decent perimeter shooting at 35.92%. However, their offense has a slower pace, ranked 26th in the league at 97.5. This slower pace could be an issue when facing a fast-paced team like Oklahoma City. Defensively, the Timberwolves are allowing 107.9 points per game with a defensive efficiency of 110.6. These numbers aren't terrible, but they show some vulnerability, particularly in the paint. Minnesota has struggled defensively in some areas, allowing teams to shoot 36.25% from three-point range. Their overall defensive effectiveness hasn't been as strong as Oklahoma City's, and they've been allowing teams to exploit their defensive weaknesses. The Timberwolves also give up more offensive rebounds, with an offensive rebound percentage allowed of 25.56%. This could be a problem against a team like Oklahoma City that can capitalize on second chance opportunities. When comparing the offenses, the Thunder have the edge in terms of overall scoring and offensive efficiency. Oklahoma City's 114.6 points per game is notably higher than Minnesota's 105.9. The Thunder also have the edge in pace, which will likely benefit them in creating more opportunities to score. Minnesota will need to slow the game down to keep up, and this might limit their chances to keep up offensively. Defensively, both teams have some weaknesses, but Oklahoma City has been slightly better at limiting opposing teams' scoring with a defensive efficiency of 101.7 compared to the Timberwolves' 110.6. Oklahoma City has also been more effective at defending the perimeter, holding teams to a 31.87% three-point shooting percentage compared to the Timberwolves' 36.25%. The Timberwolves will need to limit Oklahoma City's fast breaks and prevent them from getting second chance opportunities if they want to keep this game close. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, the current starting lineup is Alexander Cason-Wallace-Dort, Jalen Williams, Isaiah Hartenstein. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, their starting lineup is Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. Of course, keep in mind that these lineups could change, so always double check before placing your bets. Now, I ran 1,000 simulations of this matchup using the last 8 games stats for both teams, and based on those simulations, the Oklahoma City Thunder have an 85.07% chance of winning this game. On the other hand, the Timberwolves have just a 14.93% chance of pulling off the upset. The spread based on the simulations has Oklahoma City favored by -10, while the Timberwolves are 10. As for the total points, the simulations predict a total of 215.1, which is 1.9 points under the current total of 217 at DraftKings. When we look at the stats based on the simulations, the Thunder are projected to score 112 points with an offensive efficiency of 105. The Timberwolves are projected to score 103 points with an offensive efficiency of 112. The difference in scoring comes down to